Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to talk about the huge shifts happening in search and AI that are going to completely define your brand's success or failure come 2026. And look, this isn't about small adjustments. We're talking about a fundamental change in how you even think about being seen online.
So let's just start with the most important question for every single person watching right now. Seriously, the ground is shifting so fast that the strategy you perfected last year might actually be holding you back next year.
For years, this number has been everything, right? Google still has this incredible 90% hold on the search market. It's the reason we've built our strategies, our budgets, our entire careers around it. It's the sun our world has revolved around.
But here's the number that changes the whole game. While we've all been focused on Google's market share, something is happening inside that ecosystem. Right now, AI agents are responsible for about a third of all organic search activity. A third. And believe me, that number is only going one way, and it's going there fast.
What this really means is that the classic user journey, search bar, click, website, is just not the whole picture anymore. It's now this dynamic, ongoing conversation that's happening across a whole bunch of different AI platforms, whether that's ChatGPT, Perplexity, or Google's own AI overviews.
So this new world demands a new playbook. The source material calls it Search Everywhere Optimization. And it's not just about ranking number one anymore. It's about becoming the trusted source inside the answers that AI generates, no matter where that answer is given. Okay, so how do you even start to tackle this? Well, it all begins with the foundations. Getting the basics right is more important than ever, but you have to realize your audience isn't just human anymore. We are now in what's being called the agentic era. And just think about what that means for a second. You are no longer just optimizing for people. You are optimizing for the AI bots that are doing the searching for them. These bots are the new gatekeepers. Now, what's so fascinating is that the key to winning in this new AI world isn't some crazy futuristic secret. It's good old-fashioned technical SEO. I mean, look at this. AI bots need what good SEO has always delivered: speed, a clear site structure, and data they can easily understand. If a bot can't crawl and make sense of your site in a split second, you might as well be invisible.
And your content? Well, the bar has just been raised to a whole new level. AI doesn't need another generic top 10 list. Heck, it can write that itself in a heartbeat. What it needs, what it craves is your unique data, your original perspective, your first-hand experience. That's the stuff that gets cited.
This means you literally have to structure your content so a machine can eat it up. You've got to put the key takeaways right at the top. Use super clear headings. Tell a compelling story and format your writing so it's easy to pull out as a direct answer. You're basically creating perfect little sound bites for the AI to quote. And please, don't just think about text. This stat should be a massive wake-up call. The source data is showing a 121% jump in YouTube videos being cited in AI overviews for e-commerce. Video isn't just a nice-to-have, it's becoming a critical source for AI.
And critically, this is not a one-size-fits-all approach. You have to be smart about it. Someone on Google AI is probably just browsing, so you need great visuals. But a user on ChatGPT, they're much further along, looking for deep, authoritative content. And someone on Perplexity is actively checking your sources, so you better have your facts and citations lined up. All right, let's move on. Now that we know what to build, how does this change our actual strategy? Because when the game changes this much, you can't keep score the same old way. The goal is shifting from simple presence to active perception management. It's not enough to just show up. You have to influence what the AI models, and by extension, the users, actually think about your brand. You need to be seen as a trusted authority. And that means we need a whole new dashboard of metrics. We need to go way beyond rankings. We have to ask, are we even showing up in AI answers? That's our presence rate. Are we cited as the main source? That's citation authority. How much of the conversation around our topic do we own? That share of AI conversation. These are the numbers that will matter. And if you want to know where that influence comes from, just look at this chart. It's incredible. 34% of AI citations are coming from PR coverage, another 10% from social channels. This just proves that your off-site reputation, your earned media, it's a direct line into AI visibility now. So what's the big takeaway here? It's that the old silos in your organization have to crumble. They just won't work anymore. SEO cannot live on an island. When a third of your AI mentions are coming from PR, your SEO and PR teams need to be best friends, working from the exact same playbook.
All of this, more platforms, new content types, integrated teams, it creates this massive level of complexity that leads us to our final and maybe most important trend. You absolutely have to automate.
Let's just be real for a second. Trying to manually track your visibility across all these AI platforms and optimize thousands of pages of content, it's just not possible. It's unsustainable. Automation isn't a competitive advantage anymore. It's a basic requirement for survival.
Automation has to be part of everything you do. You need it to monitor where you're showing up in answers, to optimize your content to be AI ready, to deploy technical fixes at scale, and to pull all this new data into reports that actually make sense. You have to move at the speed of AI.
But, and this is a really important but, this is not about replacing people. It's about making them superheroes. The winning formula is using AI for what it's good at, speed and scale, to amplify what humans are good at, strategy, creativity, and storytelling.
So if you only take one thing away from this explainer, let it be this. The very definition of our job is changing. We're moving away from just search engine optimization and into the world of influence optimization.
This quote from the source material just nails it perfectly. The goal isn't the blue link anymore. The goal is to become the trusted source material, to be the fact that the AI uses to construct the answer for everyone else.
And that leaves us with the one question you have to go back and ask your team. Because as we head into this new era, influence is the only ranking that's truly going to matter.